So think about all those times throughout the day that you use your computer or your phone. Perhaps you, me, our viewers probably use computers, I don't know, for half of the tasks in the day, maybe more on average. The next big promise of large language models, which are these hyper-capable AI models that have really revolutionized the technology, are so-called AI agents, which are able to perform any of these tasks. So anything you can do on your computer. This is what tech companies have been racing towards, and Anthropic is the first out the gates, except for perhaps one programmer that I found online called Amber Sardev, who actually made his own AI agent, which is able to use your computer months ago. So shout out to Amber. But Anthropic is the first big AI company to release a public demo of what it calls computer use. So you can use the software, tell it what to do, and its Sonnet 3.5 model will use your computer. Let's take a look at how it works with this test from Farship.
It can use virtually any application on your computer. Like I also asked it to build a net worth calculator in Excel or LibreOffice. Not only did it input all the data, but also created the formulas for the calculations. I even prompted it to open up Xpaint and paint a picture of a horse, and it created this masterpiece. It may not look like much, but this image didn't come from some diffusion magic. It was created with the actual stroke of a pen like a real artist.
So then how does all this work?
Yes, so it's quite ingenious, really. We already know that large language models can understand text very well, they can understand images very well. So all it does, you give it access to your cursor and give it the ability to type on your computer, and it takes multiple screenshots as it works through the task you've given it. So for instance, it will click through to a link on a website, then it will take another screenshot, reassess what it's looking at, then do the next bit of the task, whether that be typing or something else, and it will keep going like this until it's completed the task. And if that's still not clear, take a look at Anthropic's own demo. That should make it very clear.
I'll ask Claude to find a good place to see the sunrise, to help me figure out timing logistics, and help drop a calendar invite so I remember when I have to leave. And great, it looks like Claude did it.
And what are some of the limitations of this then?
Yeah, so as you saw there, one of the limitations is speed. I had to speed up the clip to make sure we weren't just sitting through minutes and minutes of this. And it's also the cost. Surveying people online who've started to use this, it costs around €3 for maybe the simplest task like opening a web page. But to do more complex things, well, it can cost 30, 40, 50 euros an hour. Now, some might say that's actually cheaper than some human labor is already, but we won't go into that here. Anthropic is obviously looking to increase their processing power like every AI company, and this has the promise of making it a lot quicker and a lot cheaper. So just imagine for a second the possibility. Anything you do with a computer, an AI agent can do from start to finish. So creating this here, I had to obviously get the tram to come here, had to go into makeup, had to make calls, do all of that human stuff, but all the research, writing the headline, everything that went into this, which was done on a computer, I could have got an AI agent to do. It would have maybe made mistakes, it would have been slow, it would have been costly, but I could have done it. And that's what Anthropic has proved is possible. I didn't, just to be clear, but it's possible.
But then surely there are privacy concerns here as well.
Of course, you're allowing a robot essentially to access your personal computer. Anthropic says make sure you use a virtual environment, don't give it access to your personal information, but it's going to be most useful if you do give it access to your accounts. So if the robot is looking at your personal information as this, and as the technology proliferates and more people start to use it, there's more likely to be mistakes made. Theoretically, because it's a third-party app, not this one, but maybe another one in the future, could pose significant privacy risks, and we don't yet know how to work around this. Then there's the question of security as well. Within days of this being released, the Embrace the Red blog showed just how easily this computer use feature falls into the trap of downloading malware, right? This blogger created a web page with a malicious link which told the AI agent, make sure you download this link. It's an important part of the task you had to complete. The agent then downloaded the link, and lo and behold, there was some malware in it. So that shows just how big the privacy and security concerns are.
And lastly, who else is in the game?
Well, Microsoft, we saw, made significant strides this week as well, announcing that next month they would be making available 10 different AI agents for its enterprise clients for certain different tasks, and also giving its clients the ability to create or design their own agents for specific tasks in their Copilot Studio app. Salesforce has been doing a similar thing. A month ago, they announced a slew of different agents, but these are more kind of customer service chatbots dedicated to specific tasks. So what we've seen from Anthropic today really is a watershed proof of concept, and people are already trying this out in their numbers, because it does hold the next key to moving AI forward to becoming useful in day-to-day life.